Hello children, I hope you all must have understood how to add integers. Today I am going to continue exercise 6.3. In this exercise, we will learn how to subtract integers.
Children, let's start exercise 6.3. In exercise 6.2, we have learned how to add integers. In this exercise, we will learn how to subtract integers. In the subtraction, we will use same concept of sign that we have used in addition. Let's revise. If we have one positive and another one is also positive, then we will add. If we have one positive sign, another negative sign, then we will subtract. If we have one negative sign, another one positive, then we will subtract. And if we have both negative sign, then we will add. From this explanation, we get conclude that if both signs are same, then we will add, and if both signs are different, then we will subtract. In multiplication, the sign will get changed, and in subtraction, the sign will apply as operation. As we have done in addition. Now let's understand with question number 1. Question 1. Find. First part 35 minus 20. Firstly, we don't have any sign in bracket, that means we have positive sign. So firstly we will solve the bracket because we have two signs together, minus and plus, and we know that minus plus is equals to minus. So it will become 35 minus plus minus 20. Now we have one positive integer, another negative integer, and plus minus is equals to minus. So we will subtract these two terms. 35 minus 20 is 15, and here 35 is greater and it is positive integer, so 15 is also positive integer. Therefore 35 minus 20 is equals to 15. Now let's understand B part. 72 minus 90, that is equals to, here there is no sign in bracket, that means it is positive, and minus plus is equals to minus, so it will become 72 minus 90. Now here 72 is positive integer and 90 is negative integer, and plus minus is equals to minus, so we will subtract these two terms. 90 minus 72 is equals to 18. Here 90 is negative integer and it is greater integer, so 18 is also negative integer. Therefore 72 minus 90 is equals to minus 18. C part minus 15 minus and minus 18. Here we have two signs together, that means we will apply the rule of multiplication, and in multiplication the sign will get changed. So minus minus plus, and it will become minus 15 minus minus plus plus 18. Now we have two terms, one is negative, another one is positive, and minus plus is equals to minus, that means we will subtract these two terms. After subtraction, we will get 18 minus 15 is equals to 3. Here 18 is greater integer and it is positive, so 3 is also positive. Therefore minus 15 minus minus 18 is equals to 3. D part minus 20 minus 13. Here we have negative sign here and 13 is positive because we don't have any sign in bracket, and minus plus is equals to minus, so it will become minus 20 minus 13. Now both are negative integers and we know that minus minus plus, so we will add these two terms. 20 plus 13, 33. and 20 is greater integer and it is negative, so 33 is also negative integer. Therefore, minus 20 minus 13 is equals to minus 33. E part. 23 minus minus 12. Here we have two signs together, minus minus, and we know that minus minus plus. So the signs will get changed and it will become 23 minus minus plus 12. Now both terms are positive and we know that plus plus is equals to plus, so we will add them. 23 plus 12 is equals to 35 and 23 is greater integer and it is positive, so 35 is also positive. Therefore 23 minus minus 12 is equals to 35. F part. In F part, firstly we will solve the bracket. Minus 32 minus minus plus, both signs are together, so sign will get changed and it will become plus 40. Now one digit is negative and second one is positive, and minus plus is equals to minus, so we will subtract. After subtraction we will get 40 minus 32 is equals to 8, and 40 is greater integer and it is positive, so 8 is also positive. Therefore minus 32 minus minus 40 is equals to 8. Now let's understand question 2. Fill in the blanks with greater sign, smaller sign or equals to sign. Here we have given first part minus 3 plus minus 6 dash minus 3 minus minus 6. We have to fill this dash with these signs, either this or this. Firstly we will solve LHS or RHS separately. After solving we will get minus 3. Here we have two signs together and plus minus minus. So we will replace these two signs with negative sign, and minus minus plus. So we will add these two terms. 3 plus 6, 9, and 6 is greater integer and it is negative, so 9 is also negative. Now we will solve this side. Here minus 3 and minus minus plus. So we will replace this sign with plus sign. Now we know that minus plus is equals to minus, so we will subtract. 6 minus 3 is equals to 3. 6 is positive, so 3 is also positive. Now we compare these two terms, minus 9 and 3. We know that negative integer is always smaller. That means 3 is positive, so it is greater. That means this side is greater as compared to this side. B part. Minus 21 minus minus 10 dash minus 31 plus minus 11. Firstly we will solve these two sides separately. Here minus 21, two signs together, so firstly we will convert with single sign, minus minus plus. So these signs will convert with plus sign. Now minus plus, and we know that minus plus is equals to minus, so we will subtract these two terms. 21 minus 10 is 11, and 21 is greater integer and it is negative, so 11 is also negative. Now comes to that side. Minus 31 plus minus minus. That means these two signs replace with negative sign. Minus 11 and minus minus plus. So we will add these two terms. 31 plus 11 is equals to 42. Now 31 is greater integer and it is negative, so 42 is also negative. Now we compare these two terms. We know that in negative integer smaller one is greater, so here 11 is smaller, that means 11 minus 11 is greater than minus 42, so LHS is greater to RHS. C part. 45 minus minus 11, 57 plus minus 4. Firstly we will solve this side. 45 minus minus plus, so these signs will convert with plus sign. Now 45 plus 11 is equals to 56. Now we solve this side. 57 is as it is, plus minus is equals to minus, so it will convert with negative sign. Now it is positive integer and it is negative, and plus minus is equals to minus. So 57 minus 4 is equals to 53. Both are positive integer and we know that in positive integer 56 is greater than 53. That means LHS is greater than RHS. D part. minus 25 minus 42. Firstly, we will solve the bracket minus 25 as it is. Here we have two signs together, so convert it into single sign. And we know that minus minus plus. So it will become plus 42. Now it is negative integer and it is positive integer. Minus plus minus. So we will subtract these two terms. After subtraction, we will get 17. And here 42 is greater integer and it is positive, so 17 is also positive. Now we will solve this side. Minus 42 as it is, minus minus plus. So we will write plus 25. It is negative and it is positive, and minus plus minus. After subtraction, we will get 42 minus 25, that is equals to 17, and it is here 42 is greater integer and it is negative, so 17 is also negative, and we know that positive integers is always greater than negative integer. That means 17 is greater than minus 17, so LHS is greater than RHS. Now let's understand question number 3. Fill in the blanks. A part, minus 8 plus dash is equals to 0. We have to fill this blank with any suitable number which form LHS equals to RHS. For solving this, firstly, we will fill this blank with any variable. So we have let x and it will form minus 8 plus x is equals to 0. Now we have to find the value of x. For this, we leave this variable here only and take this term to one side to another. And we know that after transferring the term from one side to another, the sign will get changed. So minus 8 will convert into plus 8. And we know that 0 plus 8 is equals to 8. So the value of x is 8 and this blank is equals to 8. B part, 12 plus minus 12 is equals to dash. We have to fill this blank. So firstly, we will fill this blank with any variable like x. Now we will solve this side. Here x is separated to other side, so we no need to convert we no need to transfer any term to one side to other. Here we have two signs together, so firstly we will convert to single sign. Plus minus minus, so 12 minus 12, that is equals to x. It is positive and it is negative term. So plus minus minus 12 minus 10 is equals to 0. And we know that 0 can never be positive or negative. So 12 plus minus 12 is equals to 0. C part, 13 plus dash is equals to 0. In a similar way, firstly we will let x. Now x is here, so firstly we will separate variable and constant to separate side. So we will transfer 13 to other side. After transferring, the sign will get changed, 0 as it is, and plus 13 is converted into minus 13. Now plus minus minus, 13 minus 0, 13. Here 13 is greater integer and it is negative, so answer will also negative. That means the value of x is minus 13. That means we have to write here minus 13. D part, minus 4 plus dash equals to minus 12. Minus 4 as it is, dash will fill with variable minus 12. Now we will separate variable and constant. So we will write x as it is and we will transfer minus 4 to other side. After transferring, the sign will get changed. So minus 4 is converted into plus 4. Now 12 is negative integer and 4 is positive, minus plus minus. So 12 minus 4 is 8. Here 12 is greater integer and it is negative, so answer will also negative. Therefore x equals to minus 8. So we will write minus 8 here. E part, dash minus 15 is equals to minus 10. So firstly we will write x minus 15 is equals to minus 10. Here minus 15 is negative, so after transferring it will convert into plus 15. So we will write x here, minus 10 as it is, minus 15 is converted into plus 15 to that side. So we will write plus 15. It is negative and it is positive, and minus plus minus. After subtraction, we will get 15 minus 10 is equals to 5. 15 is greater integer and it is positive, so 5 is also positive. So our answer will be 5. Question number 4. Find A part. Minus 7, minus 8, minus 25. Here we have given 3 terms and we have to simplify them. Firstly, we will solve the bracket. So first 2 terms we will write as it is. Minus 7, minus 8. Here we have 2 signs together and minus minus plus. So it will convert into plus sign. Plus 25. Now firstly we will solve first 2 terms. Both are negative integer and we know that minus minus plus. So we will add these 2 terms. 8 plus 7, 15. Here 8 is greater integer and it is negative. So 15 is also negative. Plus 25 as it is. Now one term is negative and other one is positive. And we know that minus plus equals to minus. So after subtraction we will get 25 minus 15 is equals to 10. Here 25 is greater and it is positive integer, so 10 is also positive integer and it is our answer. B part. Minus 13 plus 32 minus 8 minus 1. Here no term has 2 signs together. So we will write as it is. Minus 13 plus 32 minus 8 minus 1. Now firstly we will solve first 2 terms. It is negative and it is positive, and we know that minus plus minus. So 32 minus 13 is equals to 19, and here 32 is greater integer and it is positive, so 19 is also positive integer. Minus 8 minus 1. Now we will solve first 2 terms in second step. Here it is positive integer and it is negative, and we know that plus minus equals to minus. So 19 minus 8 is equals to 11. Here 19 is greater integer and it is positive, so 11 is also positive. And now in next step we will write 11 minus 1. Now 11 minus 1, it is positive and it is negative integer, so plus minus minus, and 11 minus 1 is equals to 10. 11 is greater integer and it is positive, so 10 is also positive, and it is our answer. C part. Minus 7 plus minus 8 plus minus 90. Firstly we will solve the bracket because these 2 terms has 2 signs together. Now minus 7 plus minus, that is minus, so it will become minus 8 plus minus minus, so it will become minus 90. In next step, firstly we will solve first 2 terms. It is negative and it is also negative, and minus minus plus. So 8 plus 7, 15. And 8 is greater integer and it is negative, so 15 is also negative. And third terms we will write as it is. In next step we will solve these 2 terms. Both are negative, and minus minus plus. So 15 plus 90 is equals to 105. Here 90 is greater integer and it is negative, so 105 is also negative. D part. 50 minus minus 40 minus minus 2. Firstly we will solve the bracket. 50 as it is, minus minus plus, so it will become plus 40, minus minus plus, it will become plus 2. All terms are positive, so we will simply add these terms. 50 plus 40, 90. Plus 2 we will write as it is. 90 plus 2, 92. And it is our answer. Children, let's see these 2 more questions. First question. Subtract minus 4 from minus 10. As you have studied in your previous class, if from is given and we have to subtract these terms, firstly we will write second term. So we will write minus 10, then we have to subtract, so we will write subtraction sign, and then we will write first term like this. Now we have 2 signs together, so firstly we will solve it. Minus 10 minus minus plus, so these 2 signs will convert into plus sign. Now it is negative and it is positive, and we know that minus plus minus, so 10 minus 4 is equals to 6. Here 10 is greater integer and it is negative, so 6 is also negative. It is our answer. Second question, subtract plus 3 from minus 3. Firstly, we will write second term because from is given here. So we will write minus 3. Now we will write subtraction sign and then we will write first term, that is plus 3. Now firstly we will solve these two signs. Minus 3 minus plus minus, that is minus 3. Here both are negative integer, minus minus plus. So 3 plus 3 6. Both are same. So we will write minus 6 because 3 is negative here.
Children, I hope you all must have understood this exercise very well. Thank you.